Hello, and thank you for taking some time to do yoga with Kip. The goal of this class today is, to get ready for spring cleaning, to get ready to go outside. So what we're going to do is stretch, we're going to twist, we're going to do some side bends, we're going to warm up our hips and our pelvis, our lower back. So we're just prepared to be outside, to get moving again with this nice spring weather. So go ahead and find a comfortable spot in your chair, whatever that is this morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. Feels okay, go ahead and close your eyes. And let's start with a nice deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Good. Again, take another deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. And let's do a couple more of those. A really nice deep inhale. Exhale, letting it go. And one more time. Really deep inhale. Let's hold it at the top. See if you can sip in a little bit more air. And then on your exhale, just let everything go. Arms along your side and chin down towards your chest. Stretching the back of our neck a little bit here and just noticing how our body feels. We want to let our body be our guide during our yoga practice. There might be times where you can stretch a little bit deeper, but there might also be times that you go a little bit too deep and you need to come back. You are always welcome to modify a pose or come out of a pose if you need to. So if you ever run into pain, please come back a little bit. Find where the pose feels okay for you and stretch there. Or maybe just take a break from a pose if it doesn't feel okay to your body. Also, if it feels okay during this practice, take your breathing a little bit deeper, but a comfortable deeper breath. So we're getting really nice inhales and exhales. The inhales rejuvenating our body, and the exhales allowing us to relax. Good. Slowly bring your head back up. Roll the shoulders backwards a couple times. And then as you're ready, we're going to find stillness, and we're going to take our chin up towards the ceiling. So we're going to start to stretch the front of our throat, the front of our neck, maybe even into your chest. You might even feel it up into your face. If you want to go a little bit deeper here, just go ahead and close your mouth, bring your lips together, making sure that's okay. And we hold a lot of tension in our neck. So see if there's any tension we can let go of today. We can release. We don't need that tension. Noticing our good breathing, those inhales and our exhales. And what's really great about the inhales and the exhales, the more that we concentrate on them, the more it brings us into this moment, just allowing us to let go of the outside world. Just noticing the difference between the inhale and the exhale. Noticing how our body feels. Good. Slowly bring the chin down. Roll the shoulders a couple more times. And then I'm going to do my best to mirror you, so I'm going to go the same way you are. So we're going to find stillness, and then we're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder. So we're just going to drop our head over to the side. We're going to try our best not to lean. We just want our head to go over so that we're stretching the left side of our neck. You might feel a stretch anywhere from by your ear, down your neck, into your shoulder, maybe all the way down your arm. Making sure that it feels okay. Stretching can be uncomfortable. We just don't want it to hurt. So just notice how it feels. That nice stretch along our neck. Again, seeing if there's tension we can let go of here. Just noticing how it feels to let go. That nice breathing to go along with the stretch. And then good. Let's slowly bring it up. Roll the shoulders a couple more times. And then we're going to find stillness. And as you're ready, we're going to take the left ear to the left shoulder. And we're going to try to do the same thing. We're just going to try to bring the head over. We don't want to lean. We just want the head to come over so we're stretching our neck. And again, the stretch might be anywhere from our ear down to our shoulder. You might even feel it down our arm. As long as there's not pain, we want a nice good stretch here. And it's okay if your two sides feel different. It's totally normal for the two sides to feel different. Just want to feel that stretch wherever it is. Once we find that good spot, we're going to check in on our breathing, those inhales and exhales. And noticing the difference between our inhales and our exhales. Staying in touch with our body. This session, it sounds like we're going to be joined by my yoga cat, Sully. There he is. Might even get some yoga dogs. Never know who's going to join us for these videos. Good. Slowly come up. Let's roll those shoulders back a few times. Just getting some movement through our shoulders and our neck. And then we're going to find stillness again, and now we're going to take our head all the way around in one direction. If this is too much for your neck, you can just do side to side or front to back. And wherever you're at, as you're going around or front to back, side to side, if you find a good spot, stay there for a couple seconds and let it stretch. Just getting our neck moving. Creaking, cracking, popping, snapping is all okay as long as there's no pain. Remember, if there's pain, we want to come back to a spot where there's no pain. But as we all get older, things just wear out and creak and crack and pop a little bit more. Finding stillness, we're going to switch directions. Noticing how it feels as we go this way around, or maybe a different side to side or front to back. Same thing, if we find a good spot, we're going to stop there and just let it stretch for a few seconds. There's no rush. We just want to get the movement, the range of motion, stretching out our neck. And one more time around. Good. Find stillness, roll the shoulders a couple times. And then a quick little correction for our postures. We're just going to bring our shoulders up and let them fall back a little bit so that our chest comes out a little bit. We don't want to exaggerate, so we're sticking our chest out. But just enough that our chest isn't caved in, we're not rounding. So we bring them up, fall back, and it feels like our spine is in line. So it's a nice way to correct our posture. Arms along the side. On an inhale, bring the arms up, palms facing each other, wherever we can bring them to. And exhale, palms away. Good. Again, inhale them up, palms in. And exhale, palms away. Good, now we're going to do a little bit of wrist. So inhale it up, palms in. And exhale, let your wrist circle around as you come back down. Nice. Again, inhale it up. And exhale, bring the wrist. And see if you can notice which way your wrists are going, because we're going to try to switch directions. Good. So inhale it up. And exhale, switch directions with the wrist. I typically can tell that I switch directions because it feels much, much different into my wrist and my forearms. And let's do that one more time. So inhale it up, palms in. And exhale, bring it down. Good. Go ahead and roll those shoulders a couple times. And then we're going to do some side bends. So we're going to inhale the arms up. And on an exhale, we're going to take a side bend to the right. And the key here is to keep both sit bones down into our chair. Push them both down. Look straight ahead. You can bend over as much as you want as long as that sit bone stays down. Good. Inhale it up. And exhale, take it to the other side. Again, keep pushing both sit bones into your chair. Don't let that sit bone come up. Push it down. Look straight ahead. And then we're going to come up. We're going to drop our right arm and we're going to go a little bit deeper. So we're going to bring that left arm over so we get deeper. Pushing that opposite sit bone down, looking straight ahead. You might feel the stretch anywhere from your fingertips down to your hip. Excellent. Bring it up. And let's switch it up. Drop that left arm and bring the right arm over. Feeling this really nice stretch along our side. Make sure you're breathing, pushing that sit bone down. And then good, we're going to come back up. If you can, you're going to grab your left wrist and pull it over to your right or anywhere along your arm and pull it over. If grabbing your arm is too much, you can just bring the arm over by itself. If you can grab the arm and pull it, you're stretching your shoulder, so make sure it feels okay. Again, keep the sit bones down, keep breathing. And then as you're ready, bring it up, switch it up, grab that right wrist or right arm, pull it over to the left, or again, you can bring the arm over by itself. Wherever you're at, we're keeping the sit bone down, we're looking straight ahead. We're feeling that really nice stretch. Notice your breathing. Good, we're going to bring it up, release the hands, bring your hands all the way around to heart center, palms together in front of your heart. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Kind of check in, see how you're doing, and shake that out. All right, so now let's do a couple twists. So we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. And as you're ready, we're going to bring both hands to the outside of the right leg. And we're going to look back towards our right shoulder. The key here is to keep our spine as straight as possible. So on the twist, we don't want to lean over. We just want to look back towards that back shoulder and breathe. It's really easy to hold our breath here, so try your best not to hold your breath. Just getting this really nice movement through our spine. And good, inhale it all the way back up. And as you're ready, let's go to the left side. So the hands come to the outside of the left leg, and we look back towards that left shoulder. Again, remember, try not to lean over, just twist. Try to look back towards that left shoulder as much as your neck will allow you. Remember, you're listening to your body. If there's pain, we're going to come back. If it's too much, we're just going to skip the pose. And then as you're ready, come back up. And now we're going to come back to the right. So the hands come back to the outside of the right leg. And then this time, if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can take the right arm behind you or behind your chair. Just let it relax. Look back towards that back shoulder. And if you take that arm behind you, it opens up your chest and gets you into a deeper twist, making sure that feels okay. Getting this really nice movement through our upper body. Twisting our spine, our muscles, tendons, ligaments, twisting our organs. Really good to twist our body. And then good, bring it back up. And let's take a twist like that to the left. So start with the hands on the outside of the left leg. If you want to go deeper, take that left arm behind you or behind your chair. Let it totally relax. Either way, look back towards that shoulder. Keeping the spine straight as we twist. Notice your breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Noticing how our body feels as we're doing this. You might notice as we're doing more and more of these twists that you feel a little bit more limber, and that's good as we're stretching a little bit. And good, let's come back up and do each side one more time. So as you're ready on an exhale, bring the hands back to the outside of that right leg, looking back. If you want, the arm can come behind you or behind the chair. Let it relax, looking back, breathing, getting this nice twist. So if we are using this for a little exercise before we go outside, or getting some twist in before we twist, maybe we're doing some gardening today, maybe we're doing some weeding, so we're doing a little bit of a warm-up to get outside. Noticing our breath, noticing how our body feels. And then let's bring it back up. And as you're ready, we're going to switch sides. So bring your hands to the outside of the left leg. Decide whether or not you want to bring that arm behind to go a little bit deeper. Looking back towards that shoulder, breathing. Noticing the twist, noticing this really nice movement in our body here. You might notice you can go a little bit deeper now we've done a couple. Or you might notice you need to come back a little bit because you went a little bit too far. Excellent. Bring it back up. Arms overhead. Exhale the arms all the way around the heart center. Palms together. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Good. Roll the shoulders a couple times. Scoot forward in your chair just a little bit. And then let's just circle in our hips, circle in our pelvis. It's up to you how small or how big the circles are, but we just want to get some movement here. There's no rush. Just getting some really great movement into our hips, our pelvis, our lower back. Getting some nice motion here. And then we're going to find stillness and switch directions. So just noticing how that feels. And sometimes you might hear some pops in your pelvis or your lower back, and that's okay. Again, the snaps, crackles, pops are all okay, as long as there's no pain. Things are just wearing down. Things just need to pop sometimes, and it's okay. So just noticing how that feels as you go around. To me, this one feels really good just to get this movement. Let's do one more time around. And then good. Come to stillness. If you can, grab your kneecaps. If not, just grab your thighs and inhale, pull yourself forward, pushing your chest out and look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, push yourself back. Cave in, look down towards your lap. Good. Inhale, bring it forward, looking up, chest forward. So we're getting some nice movement through our spine. Exhale, look back, cave it all in, looking down. And let's do this 2 more times. This is called cat-cow. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, pushing it back. And one more time. Inhale it up. And exhale it back. Good. Come back up to a straight spine. Roll the shoulders a couple times. And then fix the posture. Shoulders up and back a little bit. And then if you're not forward in your chair already, come back forward. Take the knees a little bit wider, the feet a little bit wider, and we're going to do a forward fold. So, fix the posture. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands down to heart center. And then we're going to hinge at our hips with a flat back. So we're going to come forward with that flat back and we're going to get stuck. This is all the farther we can go, and I want you to stay here for a second. And then on your next exhale, go ahead and reach for the floor, chin towards the chest. Make sure you're breathing. If you have any blood pressure issues, be really careful here. Breathing, chin towards the chest. Excellent. Slowly, slowly come up. Make sure you're breathing, taking your time. If you're lightheaded or dizzy, just take a moment here to yourself. Just kind of get your blood pressure back under control. And then slide back into your chair and let's do a little hip stretch. If we can, we're going to bring our right foot up to our left knee. If that's not possible, we can use something like a yoga block or a book or a shoebox and put our foot on that, or a stool or a chair. Or if nothing else, it can just cross on that other foot, or it can be on the floor. So you just want the inside of the foot facing up. We're stretching through our hip, our sciatic nerve, and this is a really great stretch. And this is one you might want to do after you get done being outside as well, just to stretch this leg out. And I've noticed that when I first start getting active in the spring, that these muscles get really tight, and it's a great time to stretch them out. So stretching the muscles through my hip, down my leg. You might feel it into your knee and your ankle. So it's just a really nice stretch to do, probably every day. Good. We're going to come back to this one, so go ahead and shake it out. And then let's see about bringing the other one up. So if you can, bring that left foot up to the right knee. Or again, you can use a yoga block, some books, a shoebox, a stool, a chair. You just want the inside of the foot facing up. It can be on the floor, it can cross the other foot. Whatever we can do, whatever feels okay. And remember, this should not hurt. There should not be pain. We just want to get a really great stretch. And this can be uncomfortable because you're stretching a lot of different things, a lot of tendons, ligaments. You're stretching that nerve throughout our leg. So it's a really great stretch. We just want to be careful that we're not hurting ourselves doing it, that we're not pushing ourselves too far in this stretch. So just noticing how it feels. And again, on this side I'm feeling it up in my hip. On my other side I felt it farther down on my leg. So there's lots of different places you might feel this one, and wherever you feel it is okay. Just let it stretch. Let it be whatever it is today, with this really nice stretch into our leg and our hip. Alright, let's go ahead and shake that one out. And we're going to do both sides one more time. So as you're ready, go ahead and bring that first leg back up wherever you had it. It can be on the leg, it can be on a shoebox, it can be on a yoga block, a stool, or a chair. And then if you want to go deeper this second time, all you need to do is fold forward. As you come forward though, it's going to really increase the stretch, so make sure it feels okay. And then relax your arms and chin towards the chest. So we're kind of just relaxing our whole upper body, focusing on the stretch into our leg and our hip. Notice your breathing, inhaling and exhaling as we hold the pose. Just a really nice stretch here, letting our body stretch, giving it permission to stretch, let go, release. Getting ready to, nice spring day. Taking care of our body as well as taking care of our house, our yard, our garden. Got to always remember it's important to do self-care as well. And good, slowly come up. Take that leg, shake it out. I like to bend it and circle it a little bit. And then let's come back to the second leg. So again, wherever we can find it. On the leg, the floor, crossing it, shoebox, yoga block, chair, whatever we have. And then once we're there, if it feels okay, we're going to fold forward a little bit until we feel a really great stretch. Then we're going to relax our arms wherever we can relax them. Chin towards the chest. And breathing, inhaling. And exhaling. And remember, with each exhale, our body relaxes. So a little bit deeper exhale. Making sure that the stretch is feeling okay. It can be uncomfortable. We just don't want it to hurt. If it hurts, come back up a little bit. Tell our body it's okay to stretch, to release, to let go. Just taking this really nice time for our body to stretch out our hips. Taking time for our sciatic nerve to get it stretched out, to show it some love. Just taking this time for us. Taking this time for our body. Taking this time for our breathing. Excellent. Slowly come up. Shake that leg out. And then let's come forward and do another forward fold now that we've stretched a little bit. So I come forward in my chair. My knees are a little bit wider. I'm going to roll my shoulders and fix my posture by letting them fall back. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands down to heart center. I'm going to hinge at the hips with a flat back. I might notice I go a little bit deeper because we've stretched. And then I'm going to reach for the floor, chin towards the chest. Again, I make sure I'm breathing, being very careful here with my blood pressure. Good. Slowly, slowly come up. As you come up, roll the shoulders a couple times. You can either stay forward in your chair or go back in your chair, whatever feels good to you. Let's go ahead and do the head around in each direction a couple times, making sure our head feels okay, we're not lightheaded. Make sure you go both directions. And then we're going to take 3 tension releases and do about a minute of Shavasana. So for the tension releases, we're going to roll the shoulders. Fix the posture, arms along the side. So we're just going to see if there's anything we can let go of here today before we end the class. So we're going to make our fist. Inhale, shrug our shoulders up. And exhale, let it go. Good. So again, roll the shoulders a couple times, relax your hands, and then make the fist. Inhale, shrug it up. And exhale, let it go. And our last time, our third time, we're going to hold it more, we're going to squeeze harder, and it sounds and looks funny, but it feels a really good release. When we exhale, we stick out our tongue and go, ah! So here we go. Roll the shoulders, relax the hands. Make the fist as tight as you can, really, really squeeze. Inhale, shrug it up. Keep inhaling, squeezing, scrunch your face, scrunch your eyes, close everything, and then exhale, let it go. Good. Roll the shoulders a couple times and find a comfortable spot in your chair where you can totally relax. You can take this on your chair. This is Shavasana. You can take it in your couch, your floor, your bed, wherever you want. We've done all the work our body needs to do for this session. So now let's just let our body relax. And let's let our breath relax. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Return to a natural breath, which is a breath we don't even think about. So now my body's relaxed, my breath is relaxed. So I kind of think that my mind and soul can go on a journey. Eyes open or closed is up to you. Palms facing down to feel grounded. Palms facing up to feel connected to the world around you. And just enjoy a minute of stillness here in Shavasana. Slowly come back from your journey, come back to your room, come back to your body. Let's roll the shoulders a couple times. Let's inhale the arms up all the way up overhead. Exhale the hands down to heart center. Thank you so much for taking this time to do yoga with me today. I'm so honored that you were practicing yoga with Kip today. Have a beautiful day, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.